Yes, you. You are about to bear witness to the most important discussion of our time. A discussion that is meant to be talked about for centuries to come. A discussion that may leave you with more questions than answers. A discussion about chairs.
The best chair. Chat, I want to see you guys debating. You guys are over here for me. I want to see you guys debating. Stool is best chair? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no lumbar support. What is it? Adirondack. Adirondack, I knew that. We have these in my backyard. And they're okay. But when you sit in these, the chair kind of like, your butt goes super far back in the chair. And it's a little uncomfortable to get out of. I'm gonna say C. Armchair. Okay, this is like the classic, right? You gotta have an armchair in your house or you are not a small nuclear family. I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'm gonna give an armchair a solid B. Now for the ball chair. The ball chair is something that you would always see in those Disney Channel studio apartments that for whatever reason everybody was in these Disney Channel shows were able to live in. They give me that. They give me that vibe. I'm gonna be a little crazy here. And I'm gonna say I don't think the ball chairs are that ergonomic. I think that you sit in a ball chair for like 10 minutes. 10 minutes tops, and then you're like, okay, I feel a little too enclosed in this chair. I would like to get out. I'm gonna give it a B. Barcelona chair, D. Looks boring. It gives into the modernism of current day chairs. Barrel chairs are nostalgic for me. My grandparents on both sides of my family had barrel chairs. I'm gonna give it an A. For the beach chair. I hate beach chairs. I hate beach chairs. I think I don't know, when I'm sitting down, a beach chair is like you might as well be sitting on the ground at that point. Like you might as well be sitting on the ground. They're too low. They're too low. I'm putting a beach chair at C. I think they're also pretty boring. D, because barely any support. The only reason I'm not giving it a D is because, and this is a big if you keep sand off of it, it can keep sand off of your butt. I will give it that. But half the times there's gonna get sand. There's gonna be sand on the chair either way. But for its intended purpose, I'll give it a C. The butterfly chair. I've never sat in one of these bad boys. I've never sat in a butterfly chair. They just look like another lawn chair. Or a camping chair, I guess is what they're labeled as here. I'll give it a C. I'll throw it in C. Yeah. I'm gonna put camping chairs at like a solid A. They're very portable. They're easy access. And they even have they have arm supports. They have a good amount for what they're meant for, you know? They're not supposed to be a luxurious chair. And they know that. That's why they're called camping chairs. They're not too full of themselves. I think they're very, very nice. Deck chairs. Again, I don't know if I've ever rested my rumpus in one of these. They look okay. I'll give them a B. Desk chair. I mean, I'm sitting in a desk chair right now. And I will say, if you get a good desk chair, you get one with lumbar support, the whole thing, everything's going on. It's nice leather padded. It's got the armrests. It can go down. It can go up. I think desk chairs are very nice. I'm gonna give them an A. And I'm not talking about those gamer chairs. It's true, you can spin. I did not take that into account. S tier. Director's chair. These just look so uncomfortable. Whenever I see these in like, you know, in a movie or anything, yeah, I'm like, there's no way the director's having a good time. Yeah, I'm giving that a D. I'm giving that a D. I don't think it's a very good option for a chair. Folding chairs. They're like worse camping chairs. Yeah, they're uncomfy, especially like when they're just metal. Although, I do have a couple of folding chairs that have pads in them for your butt, and those are not that bad. I'm still gonna put it in C because 9 times out of 10, they're not like that. So I think C is pretty good. Hammock, I love hammocks. Not S tier, but A tier for sure. High chair. See, this is where the nostalgia kicks in for you, or it doesn't. I personally don't think that we should be giving children any sort of height advantage. I think when children eat at the table, they should be in a regular chair just like everybody else. I don't know why they get special treatment. So for that reason, I'm gonna put a high chair at D. I don't think we should be giving children any sort of advantage. Lawn chair. I would say it's a slightly better version of the folding chair, but still C. Park bench. D. Whenever I sit in a park bench, my butt immediately starts to hurt. It's like instant. The wooden park benches, they're terrible. Recliner. I hardly know her. I like recliners. I think recliners are great. I might have to put recliner at S. Because if you have a good recliner, that means you've made it in life. You guys are saying high A. I'm giving it S. I'm giving it S. I feel like if you have a really good recliner, that's like the American dream, is to have a house with a good recliner in it so you can watch TV when you're old and frail. Rolling chair. The one in the picture looks really uncomfy, but it can roll and usually spin. So I'll give it an A. I think it's a slight high A though. High A though. I think it's a slightly worse desk chair. I can't give it S for spin as well. We did that for the desk chair. Salon chairs, they usually don't have good padding, which, you know, is understandable. However, they do spin. They do go up and down. However, you cannot move salon chairs. They spin, they go up, down, but you cannot move them around. They're just heavier than normal chairs, and you just have to really try. I could give salon chairs a C. They're very comfy. I disagree. I think the padding is like the roller coaster padding. Like the padding they put on roller coaster rides. For the chairs there, it's like padding, but it's hard padding. I'll bump it up to B, because they aren't the worst. I don't think they fit in the same category as these, that's why. A sofa, classic. Again, if you want to be known as a successful modern family, you have to have a sofa in your house. Now we get to the stool. Solid D for me. I don't understand the stool hype that's going around in the stool community right now. I've sat in stools. I've regretted sitting in stools. And they're really easy for me to fall like backwards off of in. You just end up falling flat on your back. I've never sat in a throne. Have you guys sat in thrones before, chat? I'm gonna put throne at high B. Wheelchair. I feel like if I give this anything but S, I feel like if I don't rate these high, then that's got to be a bad thing for me. I've sat in wheelchairs before. I've gotten leg injuries where like I needed them for like a small bit of time. I tore my ACL a while ago. When I tore my ACL, I had a wheelchair for like a day or so, and then I was on crutches. They are super helpful. I guess if you have a really good wheelchair, they're probably pretty comfortable. I'll give it a high A. A Windsor chair. I'm gonna put these right in D. They hurt my butt so much to sit in. A womb chair. I've never sat in one of these before, but they do look kind of comfy. I'm gonna put it at B just because I've never sat in one. Bean bags. Yeah, huge bean bags are pretty sweet. They have to be like actual bean bags too, like not the ones that are made out of some weird like they have to be made out of soft material. But I'll put them at A. A lounge chair. I'm gonna give the lounge chair like we'll put them at C. Rocking chair. Rocking chairs are not comfortable, but I do like being able to rock back and forth. And there can be comfortable rocking chairs. This one in the picture, though, if we're going by the one in the picture, I'm gonna have to give it like a solid D. I hate when the chairs are just wood. We live in an era where the chairs don't have to be made out of wood. So why? Or at least the seat part. The seat part of the chair doesn't have to be made out of wood. They're a wood D. I agree. Now here's the thing with toilets, right? They're very versatile. You can have a heated seat. You can have a padded toilet seat. You can have a bidet in the toilet to wash your butt when you're done pooping. You play video games on the toilet. You make memories on the toilet. You fight wars on the toilet. But in the average household right now, I would say that they are all still just porcelain. No pads, no heated seats, no nothing. Based on that fact, I'm gonna put the toilet at a B. A wicker chair. D. There's not much to wicker chairs. What do I do now?